guys. Not long now till the gyms reopen again. Gonna be honest, I've been a little bit lazy this last lockdown. Haven't done really much in the way of exercise at all. Been a bit lazy. So yeah, like I say, gyms reopen now in a couple of weeks, which is good news. I'm starting to think now I've got to get back into it. If you're like me, punished your body a bit over the last 4 months. Over Christmas, just sort of eating rubbish, not worked out. I know I went for a walk the other day. It wasn't really a very long walk and was absolutely blowing out my rear end. Like, I'd never walked a day in my life. I was like so unfit. It was actually quite a shock. And then a couple of days after that, I cut the grass and was like so out of breath. So I sort of thought, you know what, maybe time to start getting back into things. Probably need to take it gentle to begin with. Don't want to go back in thinking that I'm going to be able to do things the way that we sort of could before lockdown, before I sort of stopped exercising. It's kind of almost back to basics really, start from scratch. So like I say, gyms are still closed, but so we're going to do a nice little like gentle beginners circuit. I ease back into things. So some squats, some lunges, what else can we do? Some sit-ups, press-ups. See how you go. Do as many as you can do. Just take it easy. If you can't do all the prescribed sets and whatever that you plan on doing, don't beat yourself up. Just think like this is going to be the first exercise for a while. Don't be too hard. Take it easy. Just see what your limits are. Kind of do it as almost like a test. Kind of see where you're at right now. See how many you can do. Kind of try and push yourself a little bit. And just sort of see what you're sort of capable of, and then we can build from that. It's a nice easy circuit. You can do it at home, you can do it in the garden, probably do it at work on your lunch break if you feel like it. You could probably do it in the park if you want, get some friends together, you could do it. Yeah, I'm going to shut up now and we'll get into the little workout. Here we go. Okay, first exercise, we're going to do some dips. Nice easy exercise, works on the triceps mainly, nice easy one to get into. Basically, get a chair or armchair, like a puff if you've got one, or a bench or something. Hands like shoulder width apart by your side, and then just pull yourself forward, legs straight, and then down and then up. Show you that again. Down and then up, and again down and then up. Okay? When you're doing that, you probably don't want to go too low, so you don't want to be doing this because you're going to put excessive tension on the top of the shoulders. In fact, ow, that kind of hurt a little bit. So it's just, you're just basically flexing your triceps. Okay, so it's like there, up, straighten the arms, down. Your elbows are going to be at like a right angle, working those triceps. If you can't do it with your legs flat out in front of you like that, then you can do like a little modification, make it easier for yourself. So you can do it like this, keep your knees sort of at right angles, and just do that. Lower yourself down, then back up. Lower yourself down, and then back up. We're going to do, let's try and go for somewhere between 8 to 12 reps on that. So we'll do that and then we'll go into the next exercise. Alright, here we go. I've been flying from town to town, from London to... Alright, that's the tricep dips. Next exercise we're going to do bodyweight squat. I'm going to predominantly work quadriceps, nice easy leg exercise. Now, you can do this as a bodyweight exercise, or you can make it a little bit more difficult if you want to. If you're a bit more advanced, you can use dumbbells or whatever sort of weights you've got, anything in your house to kind of make it a weighted exercise. Or you can use bands. If you've got bands, you can do banded squats. But yeah, I'm just going to show you the basic bodyweight exercise for this. Nice easy beginner exercise. Again, we're probably going to do about somewhere between 8 to 12. I'm going to try and aim for 10. Bodyweight squats. Squats actually my favourite exercise. Always love squats. Don't know why, I just do. It's one that I know the girls like. They like to think it's a bit of a booty builder, as they call it, but for me, it's just, I don't know, I find that my power is in my legs, and it's just always been an exercise that I've loved and adored. Nice and simple. Legs shoulder width apart. You can go a bit wider if you want, or you can go narrow. So I just suggest where your arms naturally fall, you want to be about shoulder width apart, not too wide, and just literally down and up. Okay? Down and up. Down. Try and get as low as you can, almost so that your bum's touching the floor, and up. I'll show you that from a different angle. Okay? It's going to be literally down and up. Try and keep your back straight, nice and straight. Don't want to arch your back. Don't want to super extend your back. Just try and keep your back nice and straight, stand up straight. Personal trainer once explained to me, when you do a barbell squat, you want to kind of clench your butt cheeks. So he said, imagine that you're trying to squeeze a penny in between your butt cheeks, and that's the kind of feeling that you're looking for before you start the move. So you're tightening, when you do that, like squeeze the butt, penny between the butt thing, you can feel the quadriceps tightening, and you can feel your butt tightening. So that's the kind of feeling that you're looking for. So you just again, you're going to go down, squeezing, up, down, up, down. You can make it harder, like I say, by using weights. So yeah, I'm going to do 8 to 12 of those. Here we go.
We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes.
Okay, just another tip with that as well. When you go into the bottom of the squat, and you get down to here, try and hold it for a couple of seconds. So like 1, 2, and then up. So down, 1, 2, up. It's time under tension. If you have balance issues, just put your hands out in front of you like this. I hope that kind of helps balance things a little bit. Okay? Alright, let's move on to the next exercise. Next exercise is going to be a core exercise. If you don't know what I mean by core, it's basically sort of your tummy muscles really. Yeah, abdominals. So yeah, we're going to do ab crunches. Nice little easy exercise. So it's not quite a sit up. It's almost very similar to a sit up. So you're going to get on the floor, lie flat. Just basically what you're going to do is come up to about there, and you're going to squeeze your stomach.
I've been flying from
With that exercise, when you do your ab crunches, you're working these muscles here. You'll be able to feel them. So it's not quite a sit up. So you don't want to come all the way up, like as if you were doing a sit up. Because back to that position, you're coming up. You're just kind of rolling your back and your stomach, for lack of a better expression. I'll show you again. It's just going to be like a little, and you can feel the feeling in your abs. I want to say it's a bit like that feeling when, when you're really trying to do a poo. So you want to kind of squeeze and feel that contraction in your abs. Okay? Again, do about 8 to 12. However many you can do. If you can't do 8, don't worry. If you can do more and you want to do more, do more. Let's move on to the next exercise. Next exercise, oh my god. Push-ups. I'm not going to lie to you. I am absolutely rubbish at push-ups. I was rubbish at push-ups before we went into lockdown. I would probably be lucky if I could do 20 push-ups in one go. And as for doing them in like sets of 4 or 5, no flipping way. My chest is probably the body part that I struggle with the most. So as we come out of lockdown, that's something I'm really going to try and develop. I think this time, going to work on making it bigger and stronger. So yeah, so push-ups. They're going to work your chest. They're going to work your biceps, maybe a little bit of triceps. Nice easy beginner exercise, the push-up, bodyweight exercise. If you want to make it a bit harder, you can put books on your back or get somebody to put a rucksack on your back with weights on, anything that's going to cause that extra resistance. But for me, it's just going to be a basic bodyweight push-up. I'm going to be lucky if I get 12 out on this. I'm going to start here, bum nice and flat, back nice and flat. That's down and up, okay? Down and up, okay? Down and up. Again, try and keep that back nice and straight. One of the things I see a lot in other people's videos, I see this. See that? My bum sticking up in the air. Yeah, my bum sticking up in the air. And I was guilty of that too till a couple of years ago. And a good friend of mine, personal trainer, he'd see me doing push-ups and he'd be like, what the hell is that? I was like, no, I didn't even realise I was doing it. Yeah, try not to let your bum stick up in the air. The way I remember is he used to keep catching me with my back arching like that. He was like, if I catch you with your back arching, it's like I'm going to stick my foot in your ass. So, and if you knew this guy and saw this guy, you definitely wouldn't want him putting his foot on your ass, coming near you while you were doing a push-up, because it would flipping hurt. Okay, back nice and flat, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so just to make it easier for those of you that can't do a full push-up, I'm going to say do as many as you can the right way, and then just on your knees. So you can just do it on your knees, just do the same thing. Okay, down and up. Okay, down and up. Okay, you'll still feel it working your chest muscles. Still does exactly the same thing, just makes it a bit easier. Whew. Okay, damn, you can see how out of shape I've gone in such a short space of time. I'm going to move on to the next workout now. Catch my breath. You don't want to really be resting in between these workouts for too long, because it's a bit of a, I want to say like a HIIT circuit. So once you've done one exercise, move straight on to the next one. Next one we're going to do, we've done push-ups. Another one of my favourite exercises. I love it and I hate it. I love it because, again, it's a leg exercise. I love working my legs. But I hate it because, well, I kind of love to hate it. I hate to love it. I like it really, but when we were able to go back in the day...
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
Can you guys remember those days when you could all go to the gym and hang out with your friends at the gym and do workouts with your buddies? Back in those days, yeah, it's been a while. Me and my friend, a couple of my friends, we'd have kind of 3 leg days a week, and we'd have like a circuit, like here, almost cardio, more high speed, intense leg day, which would consist of, we used to work along the gym floor from one end of the gym back to the other, and we'd do lengths, and we'd do lunges, I think they were called like frog squats, we'd do jumping frog squats, we'd do walking lunges with 20-pound weighted bags on our back. So if you're watching this, you guys, you know who you are. Love those days, missing them like crazy, miss you guys like crazy. But yeah, the lunges, I always suffered with the lunges. I'd get to I'd do the first length and then we'd turn around, bag on the back, and we'd go and we'd do the second, and I'd get about halfway along the second, just start to burn. And it's having that mental ability to keep pushing and keep pushing and pushing and pushing to get to the end. In your living room, again, out in the park. If you're in the park, you can do walking lunges. If not, just do them where you can. You can do static lunges. So we're going to do that next. Nice and easy. See you in a bit. So I guess I've been going to the gym now maybe, I don't know, we'll say like 7 or 8 years. So I've kind of picked some stuff up. I'm still learning. Learned lots of new stuff last year, even though we were in lockdown for most of the year. What little bit of time I did get to train, picked up some really useful bits of information from some amazing guys I know that have been fitness instructors for a long time. So I'm not like any kind of major fitness dude. I'm not like a big YouTuber or anything. I'm not like, I don't do this for a living. Literally your average 20 something, what am I kidding, 40 something year old guy who just basically wants to be fitter. Obviously getting older, I want to start thinking about my health a bit more, especially more so now. Full-time job just works out on the side because I enjoy it. I have days like we all do where, you know what, even today I'm like, can't be bothered, we'll just wait until the gym's open and we'll start then. And I'm like, but every time you put it off, it's so easy to put things off. When you walk in, you win. Think about that. When you walk in, you win. I'm going to say it again because, you know, things in threes, power of three and all that. You win when you walk in. And he'll say, the hardest part is walking in. The hardest part, I want to go to work. The hardest part is walking in. So when you walk in, you win. Yeah? Same with going to the gym. Just, you know what, bit hungover, or I've had a hard week, or baby kept me awake last night. I just really can't be bothered. But you know what? The hard part is getting in that car, going to the gym, or getting your sweats on, doing an exercise, going for a run, going for a walk. Hey, even if you just go for a mile flipping walk, the hardest part is walking in, is up here. It's up here. We're our biggest resistance. Not physically, but up here, mentally. So just remember, guys, you win when you walk in. Yeah? And that's the hardest part. Done. So just want to share that with you guys because, you know, there's a lot of stuff on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and TikTok, and they're all, you know, big buff dudes. I just thought, you know what, I'm going to bring something different. Just an average guy working for a living, wants to keep fit, wants to look after his health. You know what, I'm not going to be shy, you know, I want to look a bit better, you know, do want to increase my muscle a little bit, do want to, you know, can't wait for the gyms to reopen. My favourite pastime right now is powerlifting, so I can't wait to get back into the powerlifting. I absolutely love it, so I can't wait to get back in the gym with my dudes and my friends and hang out with them and get some lifting some heavy weights again. And I'll share some of that with you guys if you want. But it was really just to kind of be like, you know what, I'm just an average guy. I'm nothing special. I'm not some kind of magician. But I just want you to see that you can do it too. If I can do it, you can do it too, you know? Just do it along with me, you know? We'll be each other's motivation. I'll motivate you, you motivate me. Drop your comments. Even the haters motivate, you know? Okay, so lunges. I'm going to try and show you from as many angles as I can so that you guys can see. Back here. So basically, start off, legs together, arms shoulder widths apart, and just lunge forward. Okay, down and up, and down and up. Lunge forward, down and up. Let's try and show you from another angle if I can. Let's try and go here. It's going to be up, up, down and up. Okay, so with the lunge, basically what you're aiming for is start off, like I say, legs shoulder width apart, and you kind of want to go forwards. Now when you do this lunge, you kind of want to keep your body as straight as possible, this back leg straight as possible, and down, okay, and back up. Kind of try and keep your body as straight as possible, down. What you don't want is to be leaning forward into lunge. You don't want this front knee going past the front of your toe. Yeah. So what you don't want is this knee coming forward like this. See how it's above my toe? You don't want that. I'm going to show you from the side again. So see how it's above my toe? See, I've lost my balance now. You don't want to be forwards. You just want to be nice and straight. Try and keep this knee, it's right angle, yeah? like a triangle. Okay, the back leg straight. I'm going to switch legs now. So you want to do 10 on each side. So equally, when you're doing the lunge, you don't want to be too far back either. You don't want to be leaning back like this. I see that sometimes too, because that's just going to put pressure on your back. It's just a straightforward, simple right angle. Okay, so your legs are at right angles, and that's the lunge. 8 to 12 each leg. Let's do it. Okay. Whew. So that's lunges done. Hang in there, guys. If you're finding it tough, as you can hear, I'm pretty out of breath. So hang in there. If you like this video and you want to see more content, remember, give it a thumbs up. Please, guys. Yeah. Hit the subscribe button for me. And probably more important than any of those two things, tell your friends. You can find me on YouTube, Squats Music Life. You can find me on Facebook and Insta, Squats Music Life. Why those names, you ask? Probably because they're my favourite things in the world. So I love squats, my favourite exercise, as we've said. Music, absolutely love music. And just life. What is there not to love about life? Going out and having fun and exploring life. So yeah, it's basically what the videos and content is going to be about. So Squats Music Life, like, subscribe, and spread the love. Alright, let's get back into the workout. We've done lunges. We're going to do another core exercise. Planks. Oh my god, planks. Okay, I kind of suck at these a little bit too. Not my favourite. So I'll say if you're a beginner, let's try and do 10 seconds. If you're intermediate, try and do about 30-second plank hold. If you're advanced, I want to see a minute or above. Drop your times in the comments below. Let's see who got the best times. If you managed to do longer than a minute, and you're like superhuman, and you did longer than a minute for all 5 of your sets, drop your times and maybe a video of you doing that in the comments below. Let's see some evidence. If you didn't quite get to it, also if you couldn't quite manage 10 seconds, yeah, drop the video and you in the comments and drop your times in the comments. Don't be ashamed. We're all in this together, yeah. We will help you get to a stage where you need to be. We will encourage you. I will encourage you. If I see in your videos that there's something that you can do to help you make you do the exercise better or improve it or just make life easier, I will watch the videos and I will leave you the feedback, either in the comments or directly, whatever. So don't be afraid, don't be shy. Let's do this as a team. Okay, let's get into the planks. So basic plank, nice and easy. Arm down, arm down. Try and keep your back straight and you're just holding. Okay, so you're squeezing, feeling you want again in your stomach. You're squeezing your stomach, your abdomen, and it's like, again, it's almost like you're trying to stop yourself from having a poo or from weeing yourself. You really need to go for a wee. Just kind of squeeze. I'll show you again from a different angle. Basically, arm down, arm down. Try and keep that back nice and flat. Stomach up. Okay, if you find that you can't do more than the 10 seconds or you're having trouble with the 10 seconds, set a little timer, do maybe 10 seconds and then rest maybe for 3 or 4 seconds. Try not to rest for too long, so just do your plank. And then stop, have a little rest, and then maybe have a sip of water, and straight back down to it, straight back into it. That's the plank. You'll feel it working here. You'll feel it ache a little. Okay, so that's planks. How do you find those? Let me know how you finding the workout. Drop your details in the comments. Next up, nearly at the end now, about 2/3 of the way through, we're going to do like a variation of a push-up. Going to be a slightly narrower stance push-up. Still going to work the chest, but it's going to put more emphasis on the triceps, more of a tricep workout. Thank you, whoever is texting me right now. How rude. Thanks for watching the video up this far. If you're still with me, great. Love you guys. If there's anything you want to see me do, or any challenges, anything you want to see in the content, drop it in the comments, and we'll try and get that arranged. And also, again, any improvements. If you guys are PTs and you're like, yo, dude, you're doing that wrong, or you could do this, or you could do that, or try this, try that. I'm still learning, just the same as everybody else. You never stop learning. Drop them in the comments. I don't know if you noticed on the first push-up, arms were kind of out here a little bit wider. I'll try and go just a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. Rather than the arms going out to the sides like this, flaring out, what we're going to try and do is keep them nice and narrow by our sides. So let me show you guys. These are a lot more difficult, so if you need to do the variation, please feel free to do it. We're going to basically do this. Okay, so you can feel it working your triceps, and your elbows are literally brushing your sides of your body as you go down. So you'll feel it working the same muscles as you did when you did your plank. So again, try and do 8 to 12, or as many as you can do. We do that for a different angle for you guys, so you can kind of see it from a different angle. So again, narrow stance, butt nice and flat. See how my elbows are right up against my sides. The easy variation for you guys. Just going to be that with your knees. You'll still feel it working your triceps, which is really what we're after here. Do the easy one again. So that is the narrow push-up. Okay, so that was the narrow push-up. Next we're going to do another leg-based exercise, a bit similar to a squat, but these are called, or I call them, wall sits. You're going to be aiming again, beginners, try and do 10-second wall sit. If you're intermediate, try and do 30 seconds. If you're advanced, try and do 60 seconds, a minute and a half. However long you can do. Try and hold the wall sit for as long as possible. That is the aim of the game here. The movement you are looking for is almost, you want to be like you're sitting on a chair. Basically want a flat surface like a wall. You basically want to do legs shoulder width apart, just a little bit more than shoulder width apart, and you're just going to back flat against the wall, and you're going to go down. I like to put my hands against the wall and see how I'm at a right angle, like I'm sitting on the chair here. My legs are level with the chair, and you're back flat against the wall. Try not to put your hands on your knees. I try and keep my arms folded. I find that a bit easier. Or do this. You're just going to hold it for as long as you can. Okay? 10, 9, 8, 1. If you want to make it easier, come a bit higher up the wall. Okay, so last but not least, final exercise of the round. We are going to do a nice easy one with a glute bridge. This is a popular one with the girlies. They like to do these because, again, it's a bit of a bum builder exercise. But legs mainly, works legs, glutes, gluteus maximus, glutes, fairly easy one. You can do variations of this. Again, you can do weights, put weights on across your abdomen to make it weighted. Okay, so on the floor, about there, just lift, see, back nice and straight, squeezing the butt, squeezing the hamstrings, back down. Again, up, back down, up, back down. So that is the glute bridge. Again, we want to do, I don't know, 10, maybe 15, as many as we can do. So it's up, Up, try and hold for 2 seconds. Alright guys, that essentially is it. Our first workout of 2021 for some of us. Start of new beginnings, it's spring. First day of spring yesterday, spring equinox. Time for new beginnings, new birth. Yeah, so that's one round. What I will do is I will put a link in the description, and I will also post in the next slide a list of all the exercises along with like times and reps and that kind of stuff. And then afterwards I will show you me doing all the exercises in one continuous circuit so that you can see them all as one continuous circuit without me waffling on with all my nonsense in between. Yeah, basically you want to be aiming for the ones like core exercises. Try and hold for 10 seconds, beginners, intermediate 30 seconds, expert a minute or above. Try and go for, let's say, beginners, try and do at least 3 rounds if you can. If you can't, no biggie. It's just a base point, something for us to work on over the coming months and weeks. Let's try and do 3 rounds. Intermediates, try and do 4 rounds. Experts, try and do 5 rounds. Once you've done 1 round, rest. I'm going to say beginners rest for, say, 3 minutes. Intermediates rest for 2 minutes. Experts, you only get 1 minute's rest, and then go into the next round and do all these exercises again for 1 round and then rest. Yeah guys, let's try and make this a bit of a movement, a band of brothers and sisters. Motivate each other, let's help each other. These exercises can be done when you're short of time even. So like for me, I'm about to go do a late shift. Perfect for shift workers because you can knock it out at home either before a shift or after a shift. I know for you night shift workers, God love us, finding the motivation on night shift to exercise is easier said than done. But you know what, we're going to motivate and help each other, keep each other going. Drop your videos in the comments of you doing these workouts. Let's see how you're getting on. Let's encourage each other. Let's show each other our progress. Again, spread the love, spread the word. Tell everybody, thumbs up, subscribe. Peace out. See ya.
We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. From London to Taiwan, I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.